welcome back to another video. I'm sorry it's been a little bit, but I will explain why in a second. So today I am drawing Raphtalia from Rising of the Shield Hero. I did the sketch in Procreate and then I moved over to Clip Studio Paint to finish it. I completed it all on my iPad 6 with the Apple Pencil, and yeah, so sorry that it's an iPad recording. I don't actually like using these for videos because sometimes it's a little bit hard to keep track of what's happening because there's no mouse. So if you have any suggestions on how to improve my iPad recordings, that would be interesting. Like, I have thought of pushing it over to the left and putting my face cam in the right, or a little animated type thing. Well, not particularly animated, but like simple cartoons changing pictures every couple of seconds while I talk to show expression and stuff like that. Anyway, now that you know what the go is with Raphtalia, by the way, I'm obviously haven't finished the anime as it isn't finished yet, and I'm watching it in dubbed with my partner because it's just easier. I know lots of people have this thing about dubbed versus subbed. I personally much prefer dubbed because I can do work while I watch it. Well, if I'm doing subbed, I actually have to pay full attention, and I really struggle with that. I'd like to be drawing or doing stuff while watching, so I do much prefer dubbed anime. Now, so the reason why I haven't been active uploading the past couple of weeks, months, yeah, it's been a while. I've been uploading every now and then, but so I've had my placement and all that sort of stuff with TAFE. I was doing my Diploma of Early Childhood Education and Care, but I had a very bad mental health time period, especially just with placement. I've been having these struggling with my course since the school holidays, which was a couple of months ago now, which I have decided I'm switching into the Cert 3 rather than finishing my diploma, because the diploma ends up being all the paperwork type things, and if I'm doing childcare, I'd like to just play with the children. So I'm going to do Cert 3, which I should have just done from the start, which I was going to. And I'm like, oh, I might as well do diploma, not realizing much about the course and how difficult it was going to be. So that's what's happening with that. I already am a bit mentally better knowing that I'm not doing the diploma. And also my family's away, so that's helping a lot because they were giving me shit for it. But yeah, and also I've been really sick, for months as well. I had tonsillitis, I had conjunctivitis, I've just had a cold, I've had ulcers in the back of my mouth, and I do now, and it's hurting to talk. So yeah, lots of problems. And my shoulder, I have developed the fear of pain. I'm sure you've all heard of my shoulder before. I don't think I've got a video where I explain it in depth. I'm going to have to do a proper good video on chronic pain. I really am. Because, my shoulder. So, I've went to the doctors again. I've been to so many different doctors now. And this is the first doctor to actually care about my shoulder and try and find the problems. He actually sent me to get x-rays and blood tests and all that sort of stuff. While previous doctors, they're like, oh, we can probably give you an ultrasound, but nah, we won't. And I finally pushed for one a couple of years ago, and they were like, you've got bursitis, but you don't. So, we're ignoring you. I don't think I do actually have bursitis. I think there's bursitis tendencies. It was the ultrasound diagnosis on my shoulder. And I've also had, drop down, rolled forwards by the chiropractor, and he's been the most helpful so far. But I've been doing a lot of thought work in relation to my shoulder pain, because I realized I full-on developed a fear of drawing, more so the fear of pain, because of my shoulder, and that's part of the reason why I haven't drawn for so long. It's been a while until I got Raphtalia done here. So I was doing thought work, and I'm just like, what is causing all this fear of pain? And I asked multiple people what their thoughts on it were, multiple life coaches, and life coaches is where I've got most of my feedback from. So I asked Katie Arrington for any sort of help, any sort of thoughts. We've discussed it a while ago, but I was just really struggling. And she sent me a link to another podcast, as well as recommending I go rewatch Brooke Castillo's episode on pain, but the one she sent me was Unfuck Your Brain, which I really like her. I've listened to a few of her podcasts now. She's a lot more, I don't know, I understand her better than Brooke Castillo, I find. But a lot of the stuff I have learnt through talking to life coaches and all that sort of stuff is a lot of pain, it's all in our mind. Like, it can be physical pain. I'm not dismissing the fact that there's physical pain because I experience it. But the way we feel it, it can be more intense because of our thoughts, and we can train ourselves to do better with it. And I haven't had any pain in my shoulder during Raphtalia at all since I've been trying to do this sort of thought work. And I really need to try and do a lot more thought work in relation to everything else to try and get myself more motivated and do all the things that I want to do. Because I'm also extremely busy because I have Animega coming up and I'm basically ditching everything from last year and getting all new prints done, all new drawings and acrylic charms, and they're gonna be of this little one here and 4 other designs. I'm going to also do Kana from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and Rem and Amelia from ReZero, and Snowmiku. I think that's her name. There's 2 different designs that come up when you search Snowmiku. It's not the original one from memory. I'm not good at this stuff, but I'm just like, I need to do a Miku because Miku's popular, and I like this outfit that I keep seeing pop up at the moment. So this is the one I'm doing. So yeah, I'm getting 5 acrylic charm designs for Animega, and they'll all be prints as well. I don't know if I'll eventually be putting them up on Etsy or anything like that, because shipping out causes me so much anxiety. I'm going to have to talk to people and figure out the best way to do stuff, because I'm just, yeah. I also plan on doing prints of other characters, mostly from those animes as well, and Fruits Basket as well, since we've got the whole new Fruits Basket thing, and I'm trying to just make my setup so much better than last year's Animega. I want to do well. I just want to do better than last year. Like, I didn't do terrible last year for my first convention. I made my table back, but I want to do better. And next year I want to try and do, like, lots more conventions if I can. But I don't know if that will happen or not. So we shall see. We shall see. It sort of depends on money and all that sort of stuff, and if I finish my Cert 3, not if, I will have finished my Cert 3 by next year, it'll be a matter of I'm probably working as well, which makes it harder to get down to Melbourne for conventions and stuff like that. So I do want to do them. That's why I just want to do my art full time and not do other jobs, because I really have learned that art is my passion while doing this course, and everyone's giving me shit for it because no one believes that I can do art as a job, and I'm here to prove them wrong. Anyway, this is the drawing part of Raphtalia finished. I'm really happy with the outcome of it. She just looks so adorable and I'm happy with it. Anyway, go check out these videos and sub and subscribe. Sub and subscribe. What the hell? Sub and like for more videos, hopefully every week. If I'm going to be that full on drawing, there should be videos every week. If not, yell at me on Instagram. Do it.